Hi, and welcome back to Bubby's Corner. This is a sub-channel to Alt Sex Talk. In my opening video, I talked about doing different videos. The first one that I wanted to do was definitions, terminology. What are we talking about when you hear terms that you don't know? When I came into the life choice, I came in not knowing a whole lot of things. I knew what I liked, I knew what I felt, but I didn't know what they meant. So I wrote them down and I started reading and talking to people and looking and deciding if this was something I wanted to look into deeper. So in doing this, I'm hoping that this will clear up a lot of who's who in the life choice and where some of the confusion in the clothing behind me comes in and what they actually mean and what they're called and why they're called that. So let's take a look at some definitions. The first one is the biggest one, ABDL. AB stands for adult baby. These are folks that enjoy dressing up, enjoy being the baby, enjoying that aspect of life. The not having to have responsibilities, the looking at life through a child's eyes, enjoying quiet time, enjoying playtime, enjoying time with or without your daddy, mommy, brother, whatever. So that's an adult baby, and just you can see that I fall into that area. DL, diaper lover, is just what it says. These are people that enjoy wearing diapers, have to wear diapers for some reason or another, medical or whatever. But just enjoy the security, the comfort, and the ability to not have to worry about having to run to the bathroom every time you turn around. For some of us, that's a lot. And that's why I envision myself as an ABDL. Daddy, mommy. These are folks that tend to be on the more adult side, but enjoy taking care of younger people, taking care of people that need to be nurtured. Not all littles are babies, but we need to be nurtured. We need that hug, that cuddle, that snuggle time. Why we need it ranges from all kinds of stuff. Might not have gotten it when we were young. Didn't have time for that. Parents were out working, whatever the case may be. But nurturing is a big thing. Littles. Littles are defined as people who identify between the ages of like 1 to 12 in that area. Now, mind you, there are 12 years old that wear diapers because they need to or because they want to and their parents allow them. And that's fine. That's okay. You'll see a lot of these terms that crisscross all over the place. Nothing is written in stone. It's what works for you, what you identify as, how you define yourself. So tweens. Now, this is a term that I learned just this past year, actually, because you don't hear it that often. A tween is exactly what you would expect, someone in their teens. So 13 through 19. They can be DLs, they can be adult babies, they can fall in any kind of category. But they identify in that teen age bracket. Then there are middles. Middles can run from 18 through whatever, how old you want to be. They're the big brothers, the people that don't define themselves as littles or tweens or ABs or anything like that, but they're kind of in that age group of doesn't really fall in anywhere. So they're kind of in the middle. Then there are big brothers and big sisters. Well, big brothers and big sisters tend to have little brothers, little sisters, other family members that they work with. I personally have a little brother that I look after, I take care of, I keep on this right path. I help him find things to expand his new life that he found of being a little. So I am a big brother, and he calls me that. He's his big bro. And that's really cool. I enjoy that. So the next is babysitter. Now, babysitters can be pretty much any age whatsoever, but they are sometimes when mommy and daddy or middles or tweens want to go out and they have a little, well, someone's going to be there to take care of them. So they'll bring in a babysitter, someone that they trust, someone that they are willing to allow to take care of their property, take care of their littles, take care of their responsibility. Babysitters need to do some reflection on how deep they want to get into being a caretaker for a little. There's a lot to it. We are a needy group. So don't be afraid to move in between these. They're, like I said before, they're not written in stone. These are all things that it depends on your need. It depends on what you're looking for in this relationship. There's a lot of stuff that goes beyond the titles for people. And there's a lot that we look for and we have in our arsenal of fun stuff to play with. The first is, you can see, whoops, this side, right over here, pacifiers. I have 4 of them. There's 3 of them hanging up there. These are called Nuke 5s. They are adult size. That's NUK, the number 5. You can Google that and find all kinds of colors and sizes and shapes and everything. Why use pacifiers? Well, I tend to grind my teeth at night. So a pacifier stops that. Do I use it all the time? No. But when I do, I have tried the baby ones, and honestly, for me, they're too small. It becomes uncomfortable. The Nuke 5 is a larger size. Yeah, they're more expensive, but they are a good quality, and I really enjoy them. The pacifier clips that's there is a 1.5-inch strip of ribbon that you can pretty much buy anywhere. And you sew a clip to one side and a loop on the other side and put the pacifier on it and done. Or you can buy them. They're fairly inexpensive. It's a lot of comfort, and that's what it's for. Now let's get into some fun clothes. I tend to wear a lot of comfortable stuff. I am diapered 24/7, so I need something that's going to be comfortable for me. Right behind me is an example of one of the things I wear, and they're called shortalls. Shortalls are overalls that instead of having long pants, have shorts. Now, these particular ones came off of Amazon. A lot of my clothes comes from Amazon, including my t-shirt. But these are built for ABDLs. These have snaps that make diaper changes easier for daddies, makes accessibility, diaper checks, things like that. You don't see the snaps, but they're there for practical purposes. The next one in the center, the dark blue, those are footy pajamas. Super, super comfortable. These are fleece and they have feet. And some of them have drop panels in the back. Some of them have, this one here has a zipper in the front. You can pretty much get them anywhere from Target to different websites. Speaking of websites, as soon as I am done with this video, I will put together a sheet that I'll also put on the as a side video that will list some websites to go out to check out some of this clothing and stuff like that. Now, if you go out to a website and you type in onesie, you're going to get a bunch of things. You're going to get feety pajamas, or you're going to get this right here. This is a onesie. How they got confused with footy pajamas, I'm really not sure. This is a onesie. It is what it actually says. It's a t-shirt and underwear built into one. At the bottom, in the crotch area, there are usually 4 or 5 snaps, depending on size. They have different amounts. And they snap up through the crotch and hold everything in. They hold everything a little bit tighter. They stay tucked in, which is really nice. But they also cut down the crinkle of diapers and things like that. I wear these a lot during the week going to work because of the fact that they stay tucked in. They don't come untucked and you stay looking decent. What I have found is that, yes, you can buy fun prints and everything that lend itself to the ABDL side of things, or you can go to places like dancing clothes that dancers wear. There's a site called bodysuits.com, and it is unitards. They are onesies, but you can get them with collars, with polo collars. They look like polo shirts with a few button-down buttons. You can get them with full snaps going down the front. You can get them with buttons down the front, long sleeve, short sleeve, no sleeve. Super, super comfortable, very durable, because dancers wear them. They need that strength of the material. Fairly inexpensive and easier to access because you just go out to dancer sites where dancers would buy their clothes. So that's another little place, another little side secret, is not everything is ABDL based. My overalls come from Amazon. They are straight overalls. They are blue overalls that don't have snaps, but you can add snaps if you want. Then the furthest one over, this light blue one here, this is either a jumper or romper. Most times if you go out and Google romper, this is what you're gonna find. Again, snaps in the crotch, that's how you get into it. Or you can take the shoulder straps off and get in that way. A romper is a bib overall with a diaper cover attached. It's all one piece, makes it nice and easy. And they're cute. They're fun to wear. Now, let's talk about diapers. When I first started wearing diapers more mainstream, I started with the Depends. They were the ones that were on the market. They had the 2 tapes on either side. They've now come up with actual looking, underwear looking type that are pull-ups. They're nice. They do the job, except that they don't hold a whole lot. I tend to be a heavy wetter. I am incontinent, and I have to wear diapers of some sort. They tend to get really expensive after a while. When you're using 6 or 7 a day, they tend to start adding up cost-wise. What I did is I found that by using ABDL diapers, adult diapers, and there's plenty of stores out there, plenty of companies out there that you can mail order from, including Amazon, Tykables, Rears, North Shore Incontinence. Any of those have very decent diapers. Yes, they're a bit more expensive, but you use less of them over a long period of time. Now I do have some examples here to show you. These here are from Rears, R-E-A-R-Z. You can Google that, it'll pull up the website for you. These are 6,500 milliliters of liquid is what they hold. Very durable, kind of on the thick, fun side. Yes, they crinkle a lot. Actually, Rears has, most of their diapers are the same thing. They do crinkle, which is a fun thing to have. This one here is called Safari. This here is another one that holds 6,500 milliliters. To give you kind of an example, going from Depends to Rears, I went from 6 and 7 a day to 2 or 3, depending on how things go for that day. So you can kind of see the difference in things. Then they also have these here. This is from Rears also. These are called Rebels. Now they have Rebels in black and white like this, or they also have ones in pink and white, which are really kind of cute. I also add in what are called stuffers or boosters, all kinds of different things. Now they have reusable ones that you can throw in the washer and reuse, or they have these here that are disposable. You peel off this paper right here and it sticks right to the inside the diaper. I use these in disposables. I use them in cloth diapers. I use them in training pants, which are right here, which we'll talk about in just a second. It just adds to how much it holds and how few you need per day. So these right here, these training pants, they are underwear that are thick. They have actual material from regular diapers lined inside that absorbs the liquid, but they do not have a plastic covering, so they do leak. So you have to think about that when wearing them. And that's where these down here, there's a light blue and a dark blue pair of overall pants. These, the light blue have snaps on the side, so it's easy in, easy out type of thing. The dark blue ones happen to be pull-ups, so they pull up like underwear over the diaper. Those are good for cloth diapers. They're good for training pants. And they're also good, I wear with regular disposable diapers. Talking about diapers, there's a lot of people out there that have a hang up of, oh, I can't go out, people are going to notice. Well, folks, just to kind of give you a heads up, people don't spend their time staring at your crotch and looking for diapers. People don't care what you're wearing. I wear a t-shirt and a diaper when I get home from work. That's what I wear. That's all I wear. I go out, I do my housework, I do my yard work, I do all kinds of things in a t-shirt and diaper. I don't go out running up and down the street going, look what I'm wearing. I don't do that, but I am confident in who I am and what I'm wearing and why I'm wearing it. I'm comfortable with being a little, and that's okay. Just a little side anecdote on that. We have a neighbor that lives behind us that walks their dog. She's out every day walking her dog at different times. And when I go out and I bring the trash to the front and recycling to the front, I don't put on pants just to do that. I'll go out in just my t-shirt and diaper. And she's stopped me a couple times and talked to me, not about what I'm wearing, but about a shed that we have in our backyard, about different things going on in the neighborhood, how things are going at work. She happens to know who I am, and she's okay with that. And there's no issue behind what I'm wearing. She doesn't bring that up. It's acceptance of who you are. And if you accept yourself, everybody else will too. Now, if you are out walking around in some park or store and have your diaper, have your shorts or whatever you're wearing down around your knees, of course they're going to see. Of course somebody may say something. You have to be comfortable with that. If people do see and do question, you have to be able to answer that in a respectful way and not get bitchy about it, not get condescending about it. You need to be comfortable with who you are. Some other things that we have that we like are our stuffies, our toys, our plushies. You'll see two of my friends down in the corner. I have Ted down over here. He's a big, stuffy, comfortable teddy bear that I love to sleep on. I love to sleep on his belly. He's so soft and cuddly. Over on this side, I have my sleeping bear. This is my bear that I sleep with every night. Unless I'm sleeping with Ted, then Sleepy Time Bear sleeps on the side. I have about 130 stuffies. Why? Because I like them. They make me feel good. They make me feel comfy. I have all the way down from my little hamster, my Thai hamster, little teddy bears that just kind of hang around all over the place. I have an 8-foot teddy bear that's sitting over on the other side of the room. Why? I like them. I have all kinds of different kinds. I have ones that I identify as females, some I don't. Some I don't identify as anything. They just are. I have old ones. I have my great-grandmother's first stuffed bear that went down to my grandmother, that went down to my mother, went to me. I still have him. He sits in my room. To brand spanking new ones, I have Baby Yoda that I got from Build-A-Bear. I love Build-A-Bear. It's a dangerous place. Dangerous. I yell at them sometimes. I know that they're not going to yell back. They're not going to put me down for what I believe in. They're there. I don't treat them as real, but they are something that I need in my life, and that's why I have them. Being a little is, for some people, a different hat to wear. Some people come home and they put on their little hat. Well, I'm going to be in little mode right now. And then when they're done, they take it off and they go back to their regular life. I don't do that. And this is a personal thing that I don't find a need for it. My little is with me all the time. When I get stressed out at work, I stop. I clean off my desk. I'll take out my coloring book and my thing of crayons that I keep there. And I'll sit and color for 15, 20 minutes. And that calms me down. It centers me again. It puts me back in the right frame of mind to deal with stupid people. And there are a lot of those out today. But I can, because I'm in a quieter place. And that's what being a little does for me. I have a wonderful little teddy bear that my daddy gave me that stays at work. And there are times that I'll just sit there and hold my teddy bear. Luckily enough, I work alone, so I can do these things. But even if I worked with other people there, I am who I am, and that's all that I am. And that's one of my biggest, greatest quotes from a very well-known personality. Popeye the Sailor says this all the time. I am who I am, and that's all that I am. And that's what I live by. I'm a little. I'm also a slave to a master. That's another part that I like doing. I don't like the term slave. I prefer consensual servitude. I consent to serve him. I consent to make his life easier. But even in that, I'm still a little. I'm still who I am. And so for this week, I want to remind you, if you enjoy these, please subscribe below and let me know. Drop me a question if you have any questions down in the comments. Be glad to help you out with them. Or just let me know how you feel about them. Let me know how you feel about these. If they're helpful, if they're not, I'll try to adjust them to what I can do. And we will talk to you later. So bye-bye from Bubby's Corner.